Anthony LaRubio from Recal Travel. Happy to have you with us. Thanks so much for taking the time out of your busy beginning of the week, Monday, to join another session. I'm thrilled that you're here. For those of you that don't know me, I am the founder of Recal Travel. I'm a breathwork coach, a certified Wim Hof method instructor, oxygen advantage instructor, and in training, peak flow breathwork instructor as well. And I am happy to be guiding you through yet another edition of Monday Morning Breathwork. So we can pretty much jump right into it. I do have a couple of updates about the marathon that I ran, the nasal marathon, breathing entirely through my nose after only having trained by doing breathwork instead of running. I've gotten some questions about how that's gone. Happy to answer some of those here at the tail end of the session. But for now, we'll go ahead and jump into it. So if you're new to this, this is news to you. If you're not new to Monday Morning Breathwork, then this is not going to be news to you. But we do this breathwork with lying down. So if you go ahead now and find a little bit of space around you to lie down, maybe have a blanket nearby. Sometimes it's really nice to have a pillow underneath your knees as well for comfort. I'll go ahead and give you all a second to find that space, get settled in on the ground, just so you can hear me. You don't really need to see me. Probably spare yourself by not seeing me, but you do need to be able to hear me through the computer. So finding that space, maybe a pillow or blanket nearby, pillow for underneath the knees, not for the head, actually. What we are going to do today are really three core things. The first thing is we're going to test ourselves with some breath holds. This is something new in the Monday Morning Breathwork catalog of things that we've done. So we're going to test ourselves with some breath holds, increase the levels of CO2 in our blood. And then we're also going to then do 2 rounds of Wim Hof method style breathing. So it's really just 2 rounds of really breathing deeply and then going into a breath hold after breathing deeply. And then the third thing that we're going to do, something I like to call the long tail exhale breathing exercise to recover. A lot of times I do this like after a workout or a more intense type of breath work. Again, it's called long tail exhale, and I'll explain what that means here in just a moment. A couple of warnings before we get into it, especially during the Wim Hof method breathing. That is an activation style breathing. So with any deep activation style breathing, if you are pregnant, I do not recommend this style of breathing, especially in the first trimester. Do not recommend. Also, if you're epileptic, I do not recommend the breath holds, any of the breath holds that we're doing. So let me know if you are either of those two things, and I'm happy to give you some other exercises that you can do. And secondly, just a heads up, this type of breathing that we're going to do, the Wim Hof method style, the deep breathing rounds, that's going to invite some tingling sensations to come into the body, into your hands, into your feet, into your face. You might even feel lightheaded. Your ears might be ringing a little bit. Your auditory senses kind of get thrown off a little bit in that style of breathing. All of that's normal. That's okay. So if you do have those sensations, hell, I like to say you're doing it right. All right, that's it for now. Hopefully you've found a comfortable lying down position and settling into your body. And I just want you to take just a couple of breaths just to warm up. So deeply in and exhale it out. Deeply in and exhale it out. One more just like that. Deep inhale and exhale. Sinking into the ground beneath you, relaxing your body. We're going to begin with our breath holds. The way that this is going to work is you're going to take a deep inhale and we're going to hold. We're going to hold for about 45 seconds, this first hold. You will feel potentially that urge to breathe. That's CO2 levels rising in your body. That is what we're testing. That's what we're playing with. Know that you have enough oxygen inside your body to be able to operate normally. Know that that trigger to breathe is just your CO2 levels increasing. So as you feel the urge to breathe during these breath holds, just tell your body to relax, I'm okay, and try to push through. Of course, if you can't make it any further, take a recovery breath. That's totally fine. But see if you can stick with me as we hold our breath first for 45 seconds. And then we're going to do 60 seconds of rest where you're breathing normally. And then we'll take a deep breath in, hold our breath again for a minute, and then we're going to rest for 30 seconds. And then we're going to hold for another minute, and then we rest for 15 seconds. And then we hold for another minute, and then we rest for only 2 inhales and exhales, and we try to hold for another minute. So this is breath holding. We're doing this to basically increase the CO2 levels in our body. So go ahead and relax and take a deep breath in and exhale it out. And now after this next inhale, go ahead and hold your breath. So inhale and hold your breath, and I will start the timer. We're going to go for 45 seconds. Just relax. Notice maybe your heart beating now in this moment. Your heart tends to beat a bit faster when you hold your breath after an inhale. See if you can consciously tell your heart to slow down. We're at 30 seconds now. You've got 15 more seconds. And we're coming into the last 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and let that air go. Take normal breaths now to recover, in and out through the nose. If that was hard for you, see if you can try to relax into your body in this recovery. So relaxing, noticing how the body feels. We're halfway through our recovery now. We've got about 5 more seconds. So now on your next inhale, go ahead and breathe deeply in and hold that breath. And we're going to hold for 1 minute now this time. So holding after the inhale, once more noticing how the heart feels. See if you can send a message to relax. That message being received by the heart, by the body, even by the mind. We've got 20 more seconds in this breath hold. Keep going. You're doing great. You've got enough oxygen levels in your body. I know the CO2 trigger in your brain is probably screaming at you. You've got 10 more seconds. Relax into it. Try to see if you can tell that to quiet down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and let that air go. Taking normal breaths. We're going to recover for 30 seconds now. 30 seconds of recovery, normal breath in and out through the nose. We're halfway through that recovery. Our next recovery is going to only be 15 seconds, and the one after that's just going to be 2 breaths. So we've got 3 more seconds in our recovery. After your next inhale, go ahead and hold your breath now. Once more, we'll hold for 1 more minute. Holding the breath, relaxing the body. Holding the breath, relaxing the body. Holding the breath, relaxing the body. And just like that, you're halfway through this breath hold. Coming up on 15 seconds left. Keep pushing, keep telling the body that you have enough oxygen. Push, push. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take the recovery now. We've got 15 seconds of recovery. Normal breaths in and out, relaxing the body. You've got 5 more seconds in this recovery. And now, once more, go ahead and take an inhale and hold your breath after the inhale. And we're here for one more minute. Holding the breath, relaxing the body. Holding the breath, relaxing the body. We're here for 30 more seconds. After this round, once again, you basically can let the air go, take an inhale, let the air go, and take another inhale in, and we'll begin a new round. You've got 15 more seconds in this breath hold. See if you can push through. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that air go. Take a deep inhale. Let the air go. Now deep inhale into our hold. And hold. Beginning that last round after just a very quick recovery. Relax the body. Relax the mind. Send the message to the heart to slow down. If you feel any tension in any area of your body, see if you can send the message to relax. Loosening that tension. You're over halfway through this final breath hold round. You've got 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let the air go. And come to your normal breath in and out through the nose. Focus on low, slow, deep. LSD, low, slow, deep through the nose. And that is our breath holding exercise. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Now what we're going to do is begin our 2 rounds of Wim Hof method style breathing, where we're basically taking just 30 to 40 deep breaths. I'll guide you through the timing of that. And at the end of the round of breathing, you're going to take a deep inhale and an exhale. And after that last exhale, you're going to hold your breath. This time we're going to be holding our breath after the exhale, not on the inhale. And I'll guide you through that breath hold. And then we're going to take a recovery deep breath in and hold that for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then after we let that go, we'll begin another round of Wim Hof breathing. So now that you've recovered and taken those recovery breaths in and out through your nose, we'll go ahead and begin our rounds of Wim Hof breathing. So breathe deeply in and let it go. Deeply in and let it go. Keep going on your own. You can breathe in through the nose or the mouth, whatever feels comfortable here. Just be sure that you're breathing deep into the lowest part of your lungs first, into your belly, and then filling up the chest, and then letting it go. Deep breaths, feeling the rhythm of the breath now. It's all you. You're on your own. Maybe you're starting to feel some of those sensations that I mentioned at the beginning. Maybe some tingling, maybe some lightheadedness. All of that is normal. That's okay. Keep on breathing through those sensations. We're over halfway through this round of breathing. Keep breathing deep into the belly, into the chest, and let it go, feeling the rhythm of each breath. You've got 5 more breaths in this round. You've got 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. 2 more. Last one on your own. And now with me, take a deep breath in and exhale it out. And hold the breath after the exhale. Holding, noticing how the body feels here. And also sending the message once again to the body that I'm okay. I know we just went for a ride with the breath. I know your body feels all sorts of feelings and sensations. Send that message once again that I'm okay. Relaxing into the body, quieting the mind. We're going to hold for about 10 more seconds. Holding, noticing. And in 3, 2, 1, take a deep breath in now. And hold the breath after the inhale, holding the breath, feeling this breath hold. And in 3, 2, 1, go ahead and exhale that breath out. And we're going to go right into our next round of breathing. Breathing deeply in and letting it go. Deeply into the belly and filling up the chest and let it go. Deeply in, letting it go on your own. Falling into the rhythm of each breath. Focused on nothing but the breath. Letting any other thoughts that you have float right on by. Focused. Bringing your focus to the breath. We're over halfway through this round. Keep on breathing. Deep into the belly, into the chest, and letting it go. Belly, chest, letting it go. You've got 10 more breaths in this round. Keep on breathing. Noticing any of the sensations that are happening, breathing right on through them. 5 more breaths. 4 more breaths. 3 more breaths. 2 more. 1 more on your own. And one last breath. You, me, everybody around the world, deeply in. And let that breath go. Coming into our hold. Holding the breath after the exhale, noticing how the body feels. I invite you to bring focus to one thing, and that is your heartbeat. Noticing how the heart is beating. Letting everything outside this area of focus go, just focused on the heartbeat. Keep holding. If your focus leaves the heart, bring it right back. Not judging yourself for losing that focus, but bringing it back to the heart, feeling the heartbeat. And we're going to hold for 10 more seconds. And in 3, 2, 1, now take a deep breath in and hold that breath at the top. Holding here after the inhale, noticing maybe how different that feels. Thanking yourself for that breath hold. And in 3, 2, 1, let the air go now. Just taking a moment and letting the air come in and out through the nose. We are now going to do an exercise that I like to call the long tail exhale. I do this when I'm trying to recover from a workout, from a deep breathing session, after yoga, during my shavasana. The long tail exhale has a pattern. It's a pattern breathing where we breathe in to a certain cadence and we hold our breath to a cadence, and then we exhale on a cadence. And for this, we're not going to be holding after the exhale. So it's a 3-part cadence or count style breathing exercise. The way that we are going to do it is we're going to start by breathing in on a 3 count, holding on a 3 count, and exhaling on a 3 count. And then we're going to repeat that breath, except the exhale is going to become 1 count longer. So it'll become a 4 count. And then the next round is going to become a 5 count. And the next is a 6 count. The next is a 7. Hence why I call it long tail exhale, basically creating that long tail of the curve on the exhales as they get longer and longer. So to begin, I'll guide you through this now. To begin, go ahead and exhale the breath out of your lungs first. Exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. And now breathe in on a 3 count. 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1. And exhale. 2, 1. Back into an inhale. 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1. 4 count now. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 1. Hold. 2, 1. Exhale, 5 count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Exhale, 6 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale on a 3 count and hold on a 3 count. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3 count. Hold, 3 count. Exhale, 8 count. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go to 12. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Exhale, 9 count. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold, exhale. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold, exhale. 11 count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale on a 3 count. Hold on a 3 count. Last exhale on a 12 count. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now recover by breathing in and out through your nose, low, slow, deep breaths. Just noticing how you feel. That is our long tail exhale recovery breathing exercise. Now meditating just for a moment, focused on breathing low, breathing slow, breathing deep in and out through the nose. And now, as we wrap up this Monday morning breathwork session, you can start to bring some awareness back to the space around you at your own pace, bringing light back into your eyes, opening your eyes. Maybe give yourself a big stretch as you come up and out of this breathwork session. Once again, thank you so much for joining. It truly is an honor every time I'm able to share my breathwork practice with you. Sometimes we're doing things that I've been doing for a long time. Sometimes we're doing things that I just started to do and that I'm playing around with myself. But I appreciate your willingness to try all the different things that we do each week. For those of you wondering how the nasal marathon went, just a quick little update. Yes, I did complete the marathon, all 26.2 miles of it, and I felt every single one of them. Actually, that's not entirely true. As you know, I was training by using breathwork and not running, actually. And that presented, of course, a pretty big challenge. The breath did amazing, though. And, I had never run prior to the marathon. I had never run more than like 6 or 7 miles at a time in my life, something like that. And I was running and I didn't know how far I had gone because I was deep in meditation, focused on my breath and kind of just blocking out all the outside noise, just getting into the rhythm of running. And I actually almost hit the mile sign number 11 right in my path. I almost hit it. That was the first point of recognition that I had seen how far I'd actually gone. I wasn't carrying a timer. I wasn't tracking my distance. And so I thought that was pretty incredible that really just dropping into the body and into the breath and meditating over running, I had gone 11 miles, 4 miles longer than I think I'd ever run in my life. And the body was feeling pretty good. And then around mile 12, 13, the muscles really started to fatigue. And then truthfully, I had some muscle groups cramp up badly, like my hamstring and my calf and whatnot. Um, and at that point, it became a an exercise in preservation and survival that I was going to then make the 26 miles. I started playing around with all sorts of breathing cadences. I was breathing in and out, in on a 3 count out on a 4 count to just extend the exhale, and I try to hold my breath at the bottom to increase the CO2 levels in my blood, which theoretically, with higher levels of CO2 in your blood, you'd enact something called the Bohr effect, which allows the hemoglobin inside your red blood cells to actually release the oxygen molecules to the muscles and tissues that need it. And in that moment, my muscles needed a lot of oxygen because they were really cramping up badly. I was wearing barefoot shoes, which and on a road race that presented a challenge, and that's all that I wear these days. But still, it's not like I'd been running in barefoot shoes really much prior to this. I fasted because I wanted to test out fasting as well. And of course, I was breathing entirely through my nose this entire time. So there were a lot of factors in play. I was practicing breath holds for periods of time, running um, during the second half of the marathon. Got a banana at about mile 19. Kind of was like, forget the fast. I really, really need something. That actually boosted my energy levels quite a bit. And then that last 5 miles was just got down into the what they theoretically call the pain cave. Really, it was me practicing gratitude, to be honest, with my body. I could not believe how the body was being put to the test and how it was responding so well. And I made it. We pushed through and made it. As a lot of you might know, this was a way to raise awareness and raise funding for missing and murdered Indigenous women in the world that do not have a voice. And that's really kind of symbolic of closing your mouth for a long period of time. And so if you have any interest in donating to the cause that we're looking to bring awareness and funding for, the resources are on our website, recaltravel.com/nasal marathon, or you can go to the links either in Recal Travel's Instagram, my Instagram at Anthony Larubio, to contribute to our mission and cause behind missing and murdered Indigenous women. Thank you all again so much for following along with the nasal marathon process. It's maybe the first of many types of nasal endurance events. Wink, wink. And thank you for joining this Monday morning breathwork session as well. It's awesome to have you here, spend your Monday morning with us. I hope you have a great day ahead and week ahead, and I will see you next week. Take care, everybody. Bye.